Visit America's favorite home and garden website at hgtv.com.
Coming up next, it's Treasure Makers. Then at 11, Sensible Chic creates a sleek, sophisticated bedroom. Today on HGTV Daytime.
Hi, I'm Christine Pilara. Welcome to Treasure Makers. Hey, check out this basket trolley. It's perfect for a trip to the farmer's market, for all of your fresh fruit and vegetables. You'll never guess what it started out as. A clothes hamper. We are going to show you how to cook up this adorable idea and so many others straight ahead.
We'll show you how to turn an old tray into an armrest caddy. Also, a garden trellis is transformed into an easel for displaying framed art. And basic candles are dressed up in inventive new ways.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us. We have a little something for everyone on the show because we are finding lots of different ways to breathe new life into old objects. And check this out right here. This is a great example. This is a wine storage unit, and believe it or not, we didn't buy it. We made this ourselves. And so can you, because it's just an old wooden crate and some drainage pipe. It is really a cinch to put together. Here's how you do it. First and foremost, you need to find a nice sturdy box. Now you can use maybe a shipping crate. You just want to make sure it's very strong, because keep in mind we're going to be loading it up with some heavy wine bottles. And once you've decided on your box, then you can decide to either paint it or just leave it natural. We've chosen a really beautiful, rich wine grape color, and of course you can do whatever matches your decor. Now once that's in place, it's time to actually get your drainage pipe. Now believe it or not, this stuff really easy to find. You can go to a hardware store or a garden center, and it's actually very easy to cut also. It's just plastic. Now they come in all different shapes and sizes. You just want to make sure that your size fits the wine bottle. So once you measure and mark your pipes, you're just going to cut it with a handsaw. It's just as easy as that. Stack them up right here as we've done, and that's it. And the nice thing about it is, once your wine collection grows, so can your unit, because you can stack up your boxes. This is a terrific idea, perfect for the wine enthusiast in all of us. If you want to make something like that wine storage unit, you just need to tap into your imagination. Craftsman Vincent Colmar, straight from Paris but now living in San Francisco, well, he loves to do just that. And he's up now to show us some creative ways to turn odds and ends into incredible accessories for your home.
I like to work with salvage items because I'm a salesman, and so I spend my day selling software actually. And I miss doing something with my hands. At least I miss the accomplishment of building something with my own hands. So I love to just browse around, kind of anywhere actually, and to get ideas from stuff and then just make them. And at the end, I feel very good about having them done.
Bonjour, Vincent.
Hi, Christine.
We are so happy to have you on the show, and you really brought along a clever idea. We love when these projects are just a mishmash of found items, and you really hit the mark with this one. It's a shadow box table, right?
Yes, it is. I went to the thrift shop and I decided to buy this scattering pen and those 4 legs.
Okay.
And then just got a new glass on the top of it that I just put on the top of it.
And that's it?
And yes.
How long do you think it will take us to put it all together?
45 minutes about.
All right, I say we get started.
Let's go.
Vincent starts this project with 4 legs that he found at a thrift store for $3. Since the screws were missing in 2 of them, he adds double-sided screws, then tightens them with pliers. Next, he sands the legs to smooth them out and applies a black latex paint. Once the paint is dry, Vincent adds felt furniture pads to the bottom of each leg to protect the floor from getting scratched. For the tabletop, he uses a catering pan that he found at the same thrift store for $10. Pans like these are made of stainless steel and are quite durable to wear and tear. At each corner of the pan, Vincent makes a mark where the leg should go and drills 1 hole in each corner. When drilling into metal, always wear safety glasses to protect your eyes. Next, he adds the legs by inserting them through the corner holes, adds a washer, and tightens the nuts with a wrench. Vincent places silicone pads directly on top of the nuts, then adds a piece of glass that's slightly larger than the pan with a finished edge for safety. And when he's all done, a catering pan and some old wooden legs become a unique display table. The catering pan gives you plenty of space to display a few of your favorite keepsakes, and the glass top gives your guests a bird's eye view of the treasures within. It's the perfect accent piece to add a unique touch to any room.
Vincent, this turned out terrific. It's a neat idea, and actually, I would imagine it's something you would find in a catalog that you'd see out today, but probably cost an arm and a leg. So we did it for much less, and it's a terrific look.
I know. I kind of like this dark wood with the steel. This is nice. What I really like about it is that you can display whatever you want. Yeah. So for example, you know, you could put leaves in the autumn, or you can put sand and seashell. Yeah. In fact, whatever comes to your mind, you can do it.
Right. Just let your imagination go wild. But I do have one question for you. Since we can make it interchangeable, what about the glass, though, for small children?
Yes, you're right, Christine. Yeah, I would not recommend this table for the people who have kids. It could, you know, the glass, it just puts on itself.
It's too easy to move around. Good point. We want to be safe always. Well, Vincent, thank you for this, but we're going to stick around because after the break you have another idea, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Great.
Coming up, we're going to show you how to make snack time a lot more fun as a tray is turned into an armrest caddy. And an old trellis takes on a new use as a functional easel. Stay with us.
New design ideas every day. Top 10 favorites all the time. Plus custom calculators to make designing a breeze. Visit HGTV.com.
At Romano's Macaroni Grill, you are literally surrounded by the sights, the sounds, and the aromas of great Italian dishes, like our new twice-baked lasagna with meatballs. Welcome to Romano's Macaroni Grill, into our kitchen and into our heart.
Kyle, come in. We need to make an adjustment. You're the boss. Hey, what's going on? We got new interest rates.
At Ditech.com, refinancing your mortgage to a low fixed rate or cashing out equity is fast and easy. Just call 1-800-DITECH-1. Ditech.com. Speed guaranteed.
What better place to test Scott choose-a-size towels than here? They need help.
Choose-a-size lets you use just what you need. A big towel for Charlie's chili or a little one for Polly's pesto. Got choose-a-size towels. Common sense on a roll.
Lowe's celebrates the 4th of July with all American values. Save $5 on every gallon of American Tradition paint. Spend $99 on Werner ladders and get a $30 gift card free with mail-in rebate. Only at Lowe's. Get your summer project started at Lowe's with this special credit offer. Pay nothing for 12 months. That's 0 payments and 0 interest for a whole year when you use your Lowe's card on all purchases store-wide of $2.99 or more. Now that's improving home improvement.
Coming up today on HGTV Daytime.
On the next Carol Duvall show, we'll use seashells and flowers to make one-of-a-kind lamps and lampshades, and we'll build an intricate block-patterned quilt using decorative paper and punches.
The Carol Duvall Show, today at 2 on HGTV Daytime.
Got a design dispute you just can't seem to settle?
Learn the art of compromise from the experts at HGTV.
Weekdays at 3, Designing for the Sexes turns the camera on couples who can't agree.
And at 3:30, Designers Challenge lets you guess which designer's right for the job.
Designing for the Sexes and Designers Challenge.
Weekdays at 3 on HGTV.
Every now and then, my idea of the perfect evening is to sit nice and cozy in my big chair with, of course, the clicker and my favorite snack. But I'm not too good at juggling, so unfortunately the snack ends up either on my lap or the chair. It's a big mess. Well, our next project solves that, and how. Check this out. It is an armchair caddy. Isn't it great? Just made from some scrap wood and an old tray. It's a cinch to put together. Now, first you can either get an old tray, you might even have one in your kitchen, or you can find them pretty easily at flea markets or salvage yards, yard sales. You just want to make sure that your tray has sides, as ours does, and that it's made of wood. Then we found 2 pieces of scrap wood that we had cut to size. Now, it's not actually the length of our entire tray, and that's fine because we're going to be able to fold it up when we're through with it, and I'll show you how. Let me move my drink out of the way, and you see 4 hinges on either side. So when you're done, or if you have company and don't want it out, just fold it right up. And that is it. We stained ours kind of just a rich mahogany. You can do whatever you'd like. You can paint yours to match your decor. And isn't it wonderful? It's just a convenient and fun way to make TV time a little more fun. It's really easy to make fun and functional accessories for your home, especially if you use found objects. A little bit earlier, craftsman Vincent Colmar showed us how to take just an old catering tray and some wooden table legs and turn them into a remarkable shadow box display table. Well, now he's back with yet another wonderful idea to help bring out the artist in you.
I came up with my next idea because I was needing an easel. And walking through a salvage yard, I found a trellis. And I don't know if you know, but easels are so expensive when you go to an art shop, and this is actually not a big deal. So I decided from this trellis to transform it with just adding some pieces of wood.
Vincent, this time around you brought yet another really inventive idea. This is an easel that you've just made from scrap materials, right?
Yes, actually I found this garden trellis at the salvage yard next to my house, and just by adding those 2 pieces of wood and this chain, I decided to make an easel.
What a terrific idea. Now, do you think it's going to be difficult to put together? How long did it take you?
It took me about half an hour.
That's good.
And then what is nice is after that you can actually put a painting, or you can actually paint on the top of it because this is very steady.
All right, terrific. I say we get started.
Thank you. Let's go.
Vincent starts this project with an old garden trellis that he found at a salvage yard and is pre-painted red. He also pre-cut and pre-painted some pieces of scrap wood. He begins with an 8-inch long piece that has a hole in each end. He places this on the back side of the trellis and screws it on. For the stand, he uses a longer piece of wood and adds a hinge to the top of it. This is then screwed onto the back of the trellis. After turning the trellis over, the next step is to make the shelf for the art to rest on. This is made from a piece of scrap 1x4. A smaller piece of wood will be added to the edge to keep the artwork from slipping off. He attaches these 2 pieces together with small finishing nails. Then screws on L brackets to the back to make attaching it to the trellis easy. Vincent adds furniture pads to each of the legs to protect the floor. Then finally, once the easel is upright, a length of chain with an eye hook at each end is attached between the easel and stand for extra stability. So when Vincent's all finished, an old trellis is transformed into an easel for your framed art. The trellis offers a bit of original style, while the easel itself fits a variety of different sized frames. By just switching up the artwork, you can change the look of your room in just minutes.
Vincent, you were right. This really took us no time at all to pull together, and it's such a beautiful piece. It looks like a work of art in and of itself.
Thank you, Christine. Yeah, I decided to paint this one in red, but I could have done it in black or in the color of the wood.
Sure.
It's really, it is really as you please. As well, for me, it's very useful because I do rent my place, and my landlord is not very happy with all the holes that I made in the wall.
Right.
And so with this one, you know, I don't have to put a hole in the wall. I just build it and put my favorite paintings in it.
Absolutely, and I'm sure your landlord appreciates that. And we appreciate you being here and all of your terrific ideas. Thank you so much. Au revoir.
Thank you, Christine. Au revoir.
Coming up next, we're going to show you how baskets can be used to cart your veggies. And candles really shine when they're displayed in holders made from found objects. Stay with us.
Are you a homeowner? Do you want to refinance or consolidate bills? So how do you find the best deal? It's easy. Just call America's Lending Partners. We help thousands of homeowners every month, and we can help you too. With just one phone call, we match your loan request with up to 4 prominent lenders. Then the lenders call you at your convenience. You compare offers, compare options, and decide which loan is best for you. Even if your credit is less than perfect, America's Lending Partners can help you. Call 1-866-394-LOAN.
What do you call a room that looks as beautiful today as the day it was painted? Benjamin Moore calls it Hathaway Gold. I call it the gold standard. I know what I like. Only the best will do. I found the quality I need and this terrific color at my Benjamin Moore retailer. Benjamin Moore paint helped me create a look that lasts in a home I love. What do you call that? I call it confidence.
Benjamin Moore. We make it simple. You make it beautiful.
Do you have a big family or a small family? Do you spend more time cooking or cleaning? At Sears, we know a lot about appliances and our customers. That's why 2 out of 3 homeowners have an appliance from Sears. We have a better selection than anyone.
We'll make sure you find the right one. We'll match any price, plus give you 10% of the difference.
Best selection, best service.
Right now, get 0% financing until July 2004 on all home appliances, plus free delivery on refrigerators.
Sears. Good life, great price.
Sorry about the swerve back there. License? Yeah, sure. Oh.
Want the kind of backyard you can't wait to get home to?
Great water feature.
Enter HGTV's Outdoor Oasis Sweepstakes and you could win $25,000 to help create it. You could also win a trip to Australia for 2. It's all brought to you by Outback Steakhouse, Terminex, and these national sponsors. Enter at HGTV.com or send in a postcard. HGTV's Outdoor Oasis Sweepstakes.
So what about that ticket?
Enter today.
Grab a ringside seat for Food Network's newest show.
They're spicing, they're grilling, they're boiling.
Where 2 teams of culinary contenders face off in a food fight.
Got an extra tomato?
No, we don't. It's a race against the clock as they shock.
You forgot half our grocery!
Sizzle. And serve it up.
Magic.
To see whose meal knocks out the judges.
Hey, listen, it's a fight, baby.
Food Fight. Thursday nights at 10 on Food Network.
Welcome back, everyone. You know, anybody can go out and buy a new piece of furniture or an accessory, but you are not just anybody. You are somebody that can create these things simply by using your imagination. Our next artist is a pro at doing just that. She's craftswoman Jennifer O'Neill, and she's going to show us how to take one common item and turn it into 2 fun and functional things for your home.
The best advice that I can give to people when they're searching through salvage yards for things to make and projects to do is to just really take your time, pick through everything really well, and wait for something to jump out at you that you really love. And then once you have that item, really, again, take the time to look through magazines and plan out what you're going to do with it very carefully. Sketch it out if you need to, but just be patient.
Hi, Jen. It's so good to have you with us, as always. And it looks like you've brought us a little shopping helper. Is that what it is? A little portable?
Well, sure, you could use it that way. You'd be quite stylish walking down the aisles with that in your hand.
That's right.
Better than the old metal carts, huh?
Yeah, forget about that. That is good looking. Now, is this really what it's for?
Well, what I actually made it for myself was to use in my kitchen, in my house. I'm going to take it outside and get fresh vegetables and fresh cut flowers and bring it inside that way. A lot easier to transport them, and you could even leave them in there to look very cute in the corner of your kitchen.
And you think how long to put together?
45 minutes, an hour.
All right, let's get started.
Great.
Jennifer begins this project with the base, a piece of scrap wood that was pre-cut to fit the underside of a basket weave laundry hamper. As you can see, the top 2 corners have been cut off, and on the bottom, the wood extends about 2 inches. Next, a small bit of wood that's been cut on a 22.5-degree angle and a flagpole bracket will be used as the base for the handle. Jennifer sets the wood onto the top side of the base and screws it on. She says it's a good idea to pre-drill your holes to make this step easy. Next, a 1x1 that's cut to fit the board is added to the underside of the base. She lays it down horizontally and screws it on. This is where the wheels will go. A second 1x1 that's been cut into a 4-inch block is stood on end, slid under the base, and screwed on. This block helps the trolley stand upright when it's not in use. Now it's time to add the wheels. She got these at her local hardware store for about $3 a piece. She sets a wheel onto the 1x1 and screws it on. She adds the second wheel in the same way. Once the wheels are on, the base is turned over so she can attach the flag bracket on with a screw. The basket is next. She lays the base and the basket down, and with a screw and washer, she secures it to the base. Jennifer says the washer is important because it keeps the screw from sliding through the weave of the basket. Then finally, an old cane is slipped into the flag bracket, and we have a handle for our trolley. So when Jennifer's all done, an old laundry hamper has been transformed into a terrific trolley. The spacious basket has lots of room for vegetables and baguettes, and the sturdy wheels make it easy to get from place to place. An idea that every shopper is sure to enjoy.
Now, Jen, you've also brought along a second idea using an old basket, right?
I have.
Okay.
Just a shallow basket made into a Lazy Susan.
How inventive. Good idea. How'd you do that?
So simple. You just get the Lazy Susan, that's what it's called in the hardware store, glue it on with some industrial adhesive, and making sure to put 4 felt pads on here to protect your tabletop.
Of course.
And it's as simple as that.
Wow, so you really don't need any other tools. It's so nice.
Nothing, a tube of glue.
And you just threw it together.
All your condiments in here. You can put ketchup, mustard, salt, pepper, napkins, whatever you want.
Let's eat.
Great.
Okay, Jen, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here and sharing, as always, all of your great ideas.
Thanks, Christine.
Coming up next, candles illuminate in unique ways when they're displayed on found objects. Stay with us.
Visit HGTV.com for information about the projects featured on this episode, or you may call 865-694-7879, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. Please remember today's date.
This is it. What you have to do. Same time every year, right? Well, not anymore. Olympic Maximum with the exclusive water block and sunblock formula, which means it's guaranteed to prevent water damage and graying for 2 years, twice as long as ordinary water sealants. So while you skip a year, Olympic Maximum will still be hard at work. Twice the protection, half the work, guaranteed.
I'm saving $89 a night at this 4-star hotel.
On Priceline, we got a 3-star for just $59 a night.
Priceline now has the guaranteed best prices at top-of-the-line hotels.
Hotels.com wanted $120 a night. I got it for $65.
Save up to 40% off other leading online sites.
It was easy.
I told them the price.
Even how many stars.
I chose the exact neighborhood.
I wanted to be in Midtown.
Near the stadium.
Right by the beach.
And they found it.
Instead of staying at a 2-star, now we're staying at a 4.
Top of the line, guaranteed best price. Priceline.
I felt very comfortable with Prudential for the insurance needs that I had. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that they also did financial planning. I'm a dentist. I'm also a family man. My Prudential financial planner listened to me, and they tailored this plan for me. Investments, insurance, college funds, retirement. This is my future in a nutshell.
To arrange for your personal financial plan, call your local Prudential office today.
All spring you work to get your lawn thick and green, and then along comes summer and the brown patches. Hi, I'm Ashton Ritchie with the Scotts Company. Don't just blame the summer heat. It's also insects, bugs you can't even see, eating your lawn alive. The solution? Scotts Turf Photo with Summer Guard. It eliminates lawn-damaging insects. Plus, it greens up your lawn with a special summer fertilizer made for even the hottest months. Scotts Turf Photo with Summer Guard. Put it down this weekend for your best summer lawn ever. Guaranteed.
This calendar of events brought to you by Olympus.
Here are the events for the week of June 2nd through June 8th.
I don't know about you, but I love to have lots of different candles all throughout the house. I mean, they're so beautiful when they're lit, and they just evoke such a sense of warmth and a homey feeling. Well, sometimes, though, just the candle in and of itself, you know, you get this sense that something's kind of missing. Well, we have the solution to that because designer extraordinaire Greg Henson now joins us to give us some ideas of what to do with this. Pretty much it's a household staple, wouldn't you say, Greg?
Definitely, Christine. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you 3 insider designer tips on how to take ordinary candles and make them extraordinary.
All right. Greg, you're cooking up an awfully cute idea with this one. Very inventive.
Well, you know, Christine, this is one of my favorite ideas. I really like this. I love to spend time in the kitchen, so
definitely.
I think this is a great way to get candles up on the wall. It's basically a wall sconce. What I've used is a stem rack, which basically you hang your stemware upside down for it to dry.
Right.
And 3 soup ladles, which I have securely screwed into one of the crossbars of the stem rack, and placed 3 individual votive holders with votives in it straight across. It's a beautiful look. You can use any kind of color scheme here with the candles. It's a great addition to any kitchen.
Greg, I love this. This is absolutely stunning. Tell me what you did to throw this thing together.
Well, actually, you know, I heard you say earlier that you didn't want to leave the house.
Right.
Well, I did, because I had to go out into the garden and do a little clipping, but that's it. A trip out to the garage, I actually had these old hurricane globes from old light fixtures that I had. They're really beautiful. I put them on a tray so it's you can actually transport it from any room. You can use it as a centerpiece on the dining room when you get tired of it there, or you move your party into another place in the house. Pick it up, take it, you know, onto the coffee table in the living room. Put a little bit of ivy, some fresh tulips. The hurricane globes are so beautiful with the little scalloped edges. Some of them are frosted, some of them have little etchings on them. Some are pretty plain and simple. Again, it's the use of different heights and candles. They're really beautiful. It's an elegant look in any room in the house.
Greg, pardon the pun, but I have to say this one is picture perfect because you have picture frames that you've used here, right?
Exactly, that's what it is. These are frames that were either older frames that I'd picked up at garage sales, frames that were given to me as gifts that I just haven't really found a place yet or the perfect picture to put up on one of my shelves.
Right.
So what I've done is I've taken all of the frames, laid them flat, and put various arrangements of candles, different colors, different sizes. I actually use 5. I like to use odd numbers in most everything that I do. It's just one of those little designer tips.
Good.
That's good to keep in your back pocket. It's a beautiful look, great anywhere in the house. Really nice up on a dresser, maybe in a bedroom.
You know what I noticed that you do, which I really like, is you don't worry about mixing tones. You know, some people might consider it a faux pas to put the silver with the gold, but with you, anything goes, it seems, and it does look great.
No, it does. I think, you know, it's just a matter of experimenting with what you have. Try it, see what works, you know, see what accent colors in the room you can pick out. Anything works as long as you like it.
Greg, thank you so much. You always come up with the best advice for us, and we appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
In fact, let's take one last look at all of the terrific ideas we've shown you on how to take easy-to-find items and transform them into one-of-a-kind accessories for your home. Well, that's it for this week's show. We sure hope you've enjoyed it. And we hope we've given you some great ideas to help you find the treasure maker inside of you. I'm Christine Pilara. We'll see you next time.
See how farmer sinks are the workhorse of today's high-end kitchens on Kitchen Design, Wednesday night at 10, 9 Central on HGTV.